head for the hills, living well for less.
Can't really see it coming out. That's not what I want. I want it to come out. Great. These must be special sponge shoes where it just soaks in all the water. That's what you get for buying cheap boots. They make the soles. The soles are made of sponge, so it just soaks in everything. Can't get rid of the water. Brilliant. Thanks for that, Carry More. That's why you're called Carry More, is it? Because you can carry more water. Is that the reason you're called bloody Carry More?
Can't be bothered getting up. So, just a quick cappuccino this morning before heading off on the trail. I'm not so fond of this cappuccino in this cafe, but it will have to do because I don't have any of the better brand. Azera, I'm quite fond of the Azera, but the Azera was too expensive in Tesco. It was $2.99 for a packet of 6. Now I'm not paying for that. It'd be different if you were getting a packet of 10, but I'm not paying $2.99 for a packet of 6. It's not worth it at all, is it? So I got these crap ones instead. Lumpy. And a wee bit of extra sugar in that as well. Yeah, so I'm going to have this coffee now. Got some of these biscuits, breakfast biscuits, from the Asda version of Belvita. Usually they fall apart in my bag, but these ones have done quite well. Maybe because they're in packs of 2, I don't know, but they've not been. Usually they break into pieces. They're not doing that, so that's good. I'll just dip that in my cappuccino. Lovely. Mmm. Oh, yes. Mmm. And I'll just check where I'm going today. I've got it all set up on my phone. I don't know if you can see that very well there, but that's where I am, where the red dot is, just by that blue, that's the river. I'm almost passing Bon Jedward, as you can see. I've got to pass Bon Jedward and get up to this spot up here at Harestanes. There we go, that's Harestanes. Harestanes Countryside Visitor Centre. That's where I should have aimed for last night, but I found the camping spot here, so I didn't bother carrying on. That's the end of this stage from Kirkby FM to Harestanes, so I haven't got too far to get to the end of that over there. And then I'm going to have to start the next stage, which is Harestanes to Melrose. So I've just got a description here from Loch Highland's website. 408 metres, that's not too bad. I thought I was going up higher than that. Ah, that's not bad. 14 miles. I can do that. So we've got to start at the Harestanes car park. Continue following St Cuthbert's Way, and then through some forestry and through a nice wee forest place with a nice wee hut. Eventually we'll arrive at our destination of Melrose, where we're close to a train station, and if we need to get home we can get home. Tweed Bank's the closest train station. Tweed Bank, and then Galley Shields if we want to catch a train. I might do that, I'll see what happens. But for now I'll just continue drinking a wee coffee there. Well, very weak. That's the thing you find with these sashes, there's never enough coffee in them. They're always very weak. Well, so it's another beautiful morning here on the Scottish National Trail. I'm just walking through the woods now up the hill, onto the open hill here, and then I'll be descending down to Harestanes. I'm going to keep a wee eye out on the way down to Harestanes, see if I spot anywhere that I could have camped last night that would have been closer to the village, and I'll let you know in case you're ever walking the Scottish National Trail, you'll know where you can camp for the night. And as you may have noticed, yes, I do need a haircut pretty badly. The problem is, everywhere I go now wants to charge £8 for a haircut, and it's too much. I can't afford £8 for a haircut. I used to go to this little hairdressers, they used to give me it for £5, but I'm no longer in that area where I used to get it cut for £5. So if anybody wants to cut my hair for £5, then get in touch, because it needs done badly now. I don't want to end up like a total hippie. £8 man, it is a rip-off just to get. I don't even want a proper haircut, I want it shaved off, a two all over. I mean, like, pay £8 for that, it takes 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I could buy a pair of clippers for £10. You know what I mean? So if anybody knows where I can get my hair cut or £5, please do let me know. Be grateful for that. I think I'm approaching Harestanes now. There's some kind of monument up there in the hill. I'll show you that. I've got a better zoom on this camera, so I'll try and zoom in for you and show you the monument. There we go. A much better camera. Thanks Peter for the camera. Can zoom in properly now. I don't know what monument that is, but I'll put it up on the screen for you. Well, I'm just taking the path to Harestanes now. I turn off from the St Cuthbert's Way, and there's another area just up here by the bench. I think you can probably camp up here if you wanted to. Yeah, it looks good enough. Wouldn't be my not first choice, but you could camp here, no bother at all. That's another spot. Well, I've just been to the Harestanes I've just been to the Harestanes Visitor Centre and heading back onto the trail now. I was going to get a can of juice, but it was £2.50 there for a can of juice, and it was £2 for a bottle of juice, which was only like 240 millilitres or something, so I wasn't paying £2.50 for a can of juice. That's a joke. So the cheapest thing I could find was this, a nice lolly, twin double lolly for 50p. That's all I could afford from there. I'm quite happy with that. And there was a nice lady there who was out by the ice cream shop who gave me a bottle of water for nothing, so I appreciate that very much. And now I'm going to head off onto the trail, change the battery in this camera because it's running out once again. It keeps running out. Oh well, that's me back in the woods again. A couple of miles past Melrose now, not Melrose, a couple of miles past Harestanes. Heading towards Melrose. I made the right choice last night, camping where I did. I've not been able to find anywhere as good as what I found last night, so if you're walking the trail I would camp at the same place. Recommended. Nowhere to camp around Harestanes. I'm still a bit traumatised by the prices in the visitor centre. I still can't believe £2.50. The cheapest bottle of juice you could get was £2, and it had less than a can of juice in it. It was like 220 mils or something. I mean, come on, get real. A day like this, sweltering here. That woman though gave me a bottle of water, so good on her. Told her I was walking the trail. She said, "Oh, get here, I'll give you a bottle of water." So I wasn't going to argue with her, that's for sure. I filled up my water bottles in the toilets and at the visitor centre, so I've got plenty of water for the day ahead. Oh, it'll be a long way, still a very long way now till we get to Melrose. Another 15 miles to cover now. Whew, long way. Oh, what do we have here then? You may want to pause the video at this point. We have reached the Lillard and Lillard's Edge, whatever that is. You can read that if you like. But there's a little hut over here, so I'm going to have a wee look over the stile and see what this is. Sure, if you've already read that you'll know what it is already, but I don't. So, this is what it is. It's not very exciting at all, really. I don't know, maybe it's not supposed to be exciting. No, I think it's actually a grave. Graves aren't that exciting, but it is interesting. It was the grave of Fair Maiding Lillard. Fair Maiding Lillard lies under this stane. Little was her stature, but muckle was her fame. Upon the English loons she laid mony thumps, and whether her legs were cutting off, she fought upon the stumps. She fought upon her stumps. AD 1514. Alright, so what's the same? Yep. Her fair maiden's grave. I don't know who she was, but I'm sure she was lovely. So this is her grave, and that was our excitement over for today. Now we're going to continue on the trail and not waste any more time. I've just reached the riverside of St Boswells here, just passing the town of St Boswells. Right, cows, some of you lot are going to have to shift out the way because Mr Hill wants through. You alright, miss? Miss or Mrs? Miss, well, I need some of your friends to get out of the way here so I can get past. Hello, Moo Moo. and Mimi and Momo. All right, sir. Right, you'll have to shift. You'll have to go out the way for me. Get past. It's alright, I'll manage. You're alright. Right. No. Huckler's fine. Alright, sir. Oh, I don't know why they keep staring at me. Right, so as you can see though, there's plenty of areas here that you could pitch a tent if you're stuck. Well, you don't have to be stuck. As long as you don't pitch them near the cows. Here's a wee doggy coming to see me now. I hope you like dogs. Nah, he's not coming this far, so we'll carry on. Hello. Well, that's 5 o'clock now. I've just passed through St Boswells. I wasn't expecting a shop, I didn't realise I was going to pass through St Boswells. So that's good, I've got my energy drink here and I've got some food as well, keep me going. I've got to climb up the Eildon hills soon, so at least I've got a bit of food. I'm going to stop soon if I can find a bench, stop and sit down for a bit and eat my chicken rolls that I've got there. My tripod's decided to fall apart in my pocket, so that's a bit crap. Now I've got to try and put that back together before I can use it again. My selfie stick is currently on my backpack, so I'm not taking it off just for this. So I'm happy to have my Rockstar anyway. Perfect. Yeah, so for some reason it took me the long way around. I went all the way around the river just to get into the village, well the town back there, and there was no need for it. I could just have walked the road straight in and then straight out. It would have taken me half the time, but I didn't realise I don't have a map to follow. I've just got my phone and it's switched off. I'm just following the St Cuthbert's trail, so I don't know why it goes all the way around the river. I mean, it could go straight through the village, town, and we would have been there ages ago. You know, I would have been up in the Eildon hills by now if I'd just gone straight through. Never mind, I suppose it's been more scenic this way, and at least I still got my energy drink, so I'm happy with that. It's fantastic. It's fantastic when it's this hot. It's so hot today, and then you find a wee shop somewhere that sells a cold drink. It's amazing. Here we are. A bench. This is what I've been looking for. There's another one up there. This one's in the shade, so I'll sit down here, I think. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can you beat the Rockstar? My favourite energy drink. Oh yes. Nice. Lovely here. That's the view here at the bench. Yeah, nice river there. I don't know what river it is, but I'll put it up on the screen for you. So I'm just going to have my dinner now. I've got some chicken from the shop. It was down to £1.20. Some chicken slice, down from £2.50, so I thought that'll be suitable. Got some of that and a couple of rolls. Let's just dump some of this chicken on there. It is out of date, but I think today it goes out of date, so that should be alright, I think. Hopefully the heat hasn't got to it. A wee bit of salt there. I like my chicken salty, so a wee bit of salt. So I'll just have this and then I'll press on and get on up the Eildon hills. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Nice. And there we are, folks. There is the Eildon Hills. That's where we're heading now. 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to zoom in for you. There we go. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to find somewhere to camp. Probably be over the other side somewhere towards Melrose. And that'll do me tonight. Lovely, lovely. So that's us ascending now. We don't actually need to go right up to the top of the hill. I should have mentioned, should have mentioned that earlier. I don't know, but we're just going through the hills basically, up and through the middle of the hills. That's one of the hills I think over there. That's another one of the Eildon Hills up there. Right in the middle, pass straight through. This is the view looking back down on where I've been. Isn't it nice? Sun's still shining bright. And I am absolutely exhausted. Oh. There we go. Some cyclists up there, look. Zoom in for you. Got some cyclists going up the hill, one of the Eildon Hills. Rather them than me. I don't fancy going up there on a bike, do you? No, not this year. Maybe next year. And that's one of the other summits over there behind me. That's saving that for a rainy day. Too much today I think with this rucksack, so maybe I'll come back to that, I'm sure I will. Looking over there, there's Melrose over that way. I'm nearly there already, so basically I'm just going to start looking for somewhere to camp now. Just once I get over here. Well, this is it folks, that's Melrose. Just down there. I've reached the top. I've reached as high as I'm going to be going today. So that is Melrose. I'll zoom in for you. That is Melrose. That's where I'll be going tomorrow. Down into Melrose to carry on. And join up with the Southern Upland Way runs through Melrose. You may remember that from last year. Well, I'm going to be going back through Melrose again, so I'll maybe show you a wee flashback clip tomorrow of Southern Upland Way when I walked that in 2017. Oh, well, this'll do. Right here. Oh, perfect. Lovely spot. Brilliant. Just a pity I broke my tripod. It's in pieces. Look at this. Look at it. Look. This was my tripod. Let me try and put that back together. That'll be a wee job for tonight. Lovely. So, I think that goes there. I think that goes on there. That. And then one goes there. And the other one goes there. Like that. And then this other bit goes on here. Like that. And then this should screw on there. I can find the screw. Where's the screw going? Here's the screw. It's a very special screw, this one. I actually lost the original screw for this tripod before, and I was with my dad at the time out in the shed, and he gave me this replacement screw. And when he gave me the screw, he says, "There you go, son. Treasure that. That's the only screw you're going to get." Well, there we go. We're back in business. We can get on with the show. Well, that is me all pitched up once again. High altitude camp tonight, up on the hill. So I've got everything set up in there. I'm going to have something to eat in a minute, and I brought some lemonade up from the shop, which is, I'm really happy that I did that because I'm so thirsty. So yeah, sit down in a minute, I'll just show you the view all around. That's the Eildon hills, other ones up there. There was some people up there, they just came down. I might go a wee walk up there myself. I don't know, I'll see what I feel like. Maybe I should go up first thing in the morning at 5 o'clock or something and get a good view then. But knowing me, I'm quite lazy, I probably won't bother. But anyway, and there's the view looking down to Melrose. That's where I'm going tomorrow. Right, so that's tea time now. Got some of this left. I've got some popcorn kernels left, so I'm going to have another go at making popcorn on the mess tin. Now, the last time I tried this with the mess tin, it didn't work very well. It got smoky and it almost lit the fire. But I didn't use any oil last time on the base, so I've put a wee bit of oil in. Plus I've got some fat left over from my burgers and my spam on the bottom there. So that should be enough to keep it from burning, hopefully. So you just cover the base of the tin with popcorn kernels. Obviously you don't want to put too many, otherwise the tin could overflow and it could explode everywhere. And it wouldn't be a pleasant experience. So yeah, once we've got enough kernels in there, we just put the other tin on top like that, other way around. Covering that. Okay, and then we shall light it up on a medium heat, and hopefully it won't explode. There we go, that's the flame on. So we'll just wait 5-10 minutes now, and hopefully we'll hear it popping soon. Not put it too high. Wait now for the pop. Pop, pop, come on. Not burning, we don't want any burning, we want popping, come on. Pop, pop, it's popping. You hear popping. Come on, pop, pop. So that's it popping now, I can hear lots of popping and burning. A little bit of burning going on there. I'm hoping there's more popping going on than burning. And the camera keeps going blurry for some reason. Pop, pop. Hope it's not too high. Or maybe it needs to be high. It's definitely half burning anyway. Just give it a wee shake maybe. Come on, pop, pop, pop. Need to pop some corn. Popcorn. Okay, I don't think there's supposed to be as much smoke as that when you're making popcorn. When you go to the cinema, do you see that much smoke? No, okay, I've got to turn it off. Oh dearie me, it's not worked. I can hear popping, but it's not good. It's not good at all. I was hoping for a nice cinematic experience tonight with that view. I was going to sit here and eat the popcorn and watch the view. It'd just be like being in the cinema. But I don't know, let's have a look. Oh dearie me. Oh no. So there we go, that's the finished result. It half worked, half didn't work. It mostly didn't work and it's mostly burnt. I'm going to have trouble getting that clean. But on the bright side there is some edible popcorn there, so we'll just put a wee bit of salt on that edible stuff, and we have some salted popcorn, and I can enjoy some of that. Maybe not all of it, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Look at that, it's perfectly alright. Just like being in the cinema. It is. It's not that bad. We're having the cinematic experience after all. Lovely. Oh, look at the view. Lovely. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Delicious black popcorn. Tasty. Oh, crunchy. But some of it's alright. Lovely, lovely. And have a nice lemonade to wash it all down. Cheers. Cheers to the room with the view. That's the sun finally going down now. And all the street lights are starting to come on down in Melrose. I don't know if you can see that very well. Try and zoom in. Yeah, you can see that. That's all the lights are starting to come on now down there. I'm quite happy to be up here. Been great weather today. Not complaining now that I'm settled. So pretty much I'm just going to finish off my lemonade. I'm still sitting here. I'm just sitting on my mobile just now. Got a good 4G signal here. So I'm just been sitting on my phone. Can't use it for too long, save the battery, but so that'll be it for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. And put the camera away for now, and I'll see you again tomorrow, first thing. I might go a quick walk up the hill, up to the top of the hill, first thing in the morning before I have my coffee and my biscuit, and then I'll take the tent down and head on down to Melrose. But for now, that will do for now. So, good night everybody, and I'm going to close the door in just in a minute. Well, that will do for tonight. Good night. Roll the credits.